Oh, I'm not spiritual. I don't go to church or believe in God. Wait, what? I hear some of you might not even be clear on what spirituality is. Let's discuss. Hello Pixie Doll, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into spirituality and 8 different ways you can include spirituality into your day-to-day habits. We're going to go through a common misconception and then get into the tips, and at the end I'll include some affirmations to help solidify your intentions for your spiritual practice. So first, I think a lot of us get it twisted when it comes to spirituality and being a spiritual person. You don't have to go to church, you don't have to believe in any deities, and you don't have to be part of an organized religion in order to live a spiritual life. Spirituality can mean different things to different people, and in general, it can be considered developing a connection to something greater than yourself, finding purpose and meaning in your life, cultivating relationships with others and with the universe, committing to your self-development and personal growth journey, and honing in on your holistic wellness. And it can and should be part of your health and wellness journey, finding easy and meaningful ways to weave it into your daily routines. If you ask me, the person who looks at themselves as a spiritual being and includes spiritual practice as part of their everyday life and into their values is much more connected to the divine than someone who goes to church every Sunday just out of habit. So here we go, 8 different ways to include spirituality into your day-to-day life. Tip number 1, begin your day with intention. How we start our day and how we wake up in the morning truly does set the tone. So we want to try and cultivate a positive tone for the day and not a negative one. So there are so many ways we can do this before we even get out of bed in the morning. Take a deep breath and express gratitude. Say 1, 2, 3 things maybe that you're grateful for. You can do the same thing with affirmations. State a couple of affirmations to set the tone for your day. You could do a brief meditation, visualization, or breath work to help center yourself and bring yourself some balance and positive energy. We can also set an intention or choose a word for our day. So we can set an intention that we're going to go through the day with peace and calm energy, or simply choose a word. Choose one word and that's going to represent your day. So it can be happiness, positivity, motivation, and then every time throughout the day you start to get low energy or get negative, think of your daily word and it'll help you turn it back around. You could also recite a little morning positivity spell if that's your vibe. And absolutely do not open your phone first thing in the morning. Tip number 2, create a spiritual toolkit. So your spiritual toolkit can include anything that you feel connects you with your practice. It can be crystals, it can be essential oils, it can be special jewelry pieces or different herbs. You could also include tarot decks and oracle cards, candles, or you could have your own grimoire or book of shadows, or just a journal that you use for your spiritual practice. A toolkit is absolutely not necessary at all. You don't need any tools to live a spiritual life, but these are things that have meaning for you and they can enhance or enrich your practice in different ways. So some ways that we can include these things into our daily life is very easily we can wear crystal jewelry. So I have my bracelets on right now. We can place intentions on the jewelry for our day, and then as we wear it, it serves as a reminder of that intention. We can diffuse essential oils in our space to uplift the atmosphere or keep us motivated. We could place lavender under our pillow to help us get a more restful sleep. Stir our meals when we're cooking clockwise to increase the positivity that's going into them. You could burn incense while you're doing yoga or a stretching practice. You could hold crystals while you meditate, or you could even, if you have space, decide to set up a little altar in your home where you can house your spiritual tools and do your rituals. Tip number 3, connect with the natural elements. Nature is the most profound teacher we can have. Connecting with nature is going to make your life so much better, so much more fulfilling, and just so much more connected to the universe and the world around us. So there are so many ways we can connect with nature and the 4 elements on a day-to-day basis. When I say the 4 elements, I mean earth, air, fire, and water. So a few different ways to do this is we could make moon water. We can step outside and just take a deep breath of fresh air, no matter what the weather is. Put a blessing on our water bottle and connect with the water element whenever we are hydrating ourselves. We can wake with the sun. We can give thanks to nature every single morning. We can connect with the fire element when we do movement and get our blood pumping. Bonus points if you do it outside. There are so many different ways to do this, and if you think about your daily habits and daily routines, I bet you can come up with a few things where you're like, oh yeah, I am connecting with water in this moment. Daily showers, hello. Or I am connecting with the earth when you have your meals. If you're mindful about the connections you're making, they're going to pop up and you're going to realize that they are happening throughout your entire day. Tap in, tune in, and they're going to start appearing to you. So some of these things may not sound very spiritual, very magical, but trust me, you are connecting with nature and the elements in these moments. If you want a video specifically about connecting with the elements, let me know in the comments. I'd love to make that for you. Tip number 4, show kindness and spread love. So your spiritual journey is not only about you, but it's about showing up for others and fostering relationships and being kind to the environment and its inhabitants. There's so many ways we can do this. So you can compliment a stranger or smile to someone as you pass them on the street. Make small talk with your barista and try and uplift their morning. You can think of ways to live more sustainably in your day-to-day life to help the environment. There's so many things. It's easy. It's easy to spread joy and kindness, and there's really no excuse why we shouldn't be doing this. Tip number 5, seek knowledge. So every day, even just for a few minutes, try and learn something that's going to contribute to your spiritual journey, your personal growth, and your self-development. So there's so much out there right now, and we can learn things so easily. There's really no excuse for this one either. So we can buy books and learn things about different spiritual pathways, about divination, or how to read the tarot, or astrology. We can listen to podcasts and check out YouTube videos that might help us find more meaning and direction in our path. We can attend spiritual wellness retreats and workshops. We could explore mythology and folklore. Just live mindfully every day and be open to the universe and the symbols or signs it might be showing us. Tip number 6. Work on strengthening your intuition. So your intuition is your inner compass and it will guide you. Trust it. Connecting with your intuition is easier for some than others, but we should all commit to dedicating some time to learning and tapping into it. So learning ways that we can make it stronger and trying to be more mindful and aware so we know when our intuition is tapping us on the shoulder and trying to tell us something. So there are different ways we can try and strengthen our connection to our intuition. If it's eluding us, we can do meditation and journaling, which really helps us tap into our thoughts and emotions. We can listen to those gut instincts. We all have them and we have them for a reason. We often push them to the side. Don't do that. Welcome those gut instincts when they do come. We can work with crystals and learn the different energy centers of the body. Take a few moments each day to check in with yourself and see how you're feeling. You can do meditation and journal and visualization. All of these different things are going to help you connect with your energy and your intuition. There's also tools we can use to help us strengthen our intuition. We could start dream journaling to help decipher our dreams, or we could do a daily card pull for inspiration and wisdom for the day, or we could add crystals into our meditations and just try to hone in and take notice of your instincts and how you react in certain situations. When certain situations arise, what is your first instinct? What is your gut reaction? How do you respond to things? And just living mindfully every single day and being in the present moment. Forget about the past and stop thinking about the future so much, but just live your day with presence, and that in itself is going to strengthen your intuition so much. Tip number 7, make magic in the kitchen. So this one is very near and dear to me, and it's very underrated as a spiritual practice. But guys, food, especially when you're eating whole foods, in-season foods, it's part of the earth. You can't get more connected to nature and spirit than food. So the power of food and the effects that it has on ourselves, on our emotions, on our bodies is totally underrated and absolutely overlooked. So often we're eating on the go, we're eating frozen dinners because we have no time to cook, we're eating processed foods because they're easy and available. The nutrients in foods hardly get a second thought, let alone the energies in foods and how they affect our body in that way. Start thinking of your food not only as a way to keep you satiated, but as another powerful tool in your spiritual kit. So I'm not sure why, but people gravitate towards crystals, herbs, and oils for energy and to set intentions very easily, but food gets completely left out of the mix somehow. I don't know how this is. If that's you, don't feel bad about it. Most people don't think of food as a way to help with their manifestations, as a way to enhance their spiritual practice. And don't even get me started on the fact that you can go to the doctor with some health issue, come home with a prescription, and with absolutely no dietary guidelines on how to make this health issue better. Make it make sense. We are literally the food we eat. Food fuels our cells, period. So all food is made up of energy, and when we're eating fresh, whole foods, especially in-season foods, we are getting an energetic boost with every meal we have. So the right foods can help boost your happy hormones, they can help cleanse the body, they can help the body heal and stay in balance, aside from providing you with all the nutrients and minerals you need in order to be your healthiest self. They can also contribute to better sleep and motivation and overall productivity. Some of the things we can do here is we can visualize our perfect day while we're having our coffee in the morning. We can choose foods that correlate with the intentions we want to set. We can store our food clockwise to promote positivity, and we can just give thanks to nature and the earth for our food and our meals. So really, creating and enjoying your meals as a mindful part of your day is going to boost your overall holistic health. It's going to benefit your body, mind, and spirit. Tip number 8. Create mindful rituals throughout your day. So a lot of the things we do every day, they're habits, they're things we're doing all the time, and we're really doing them on autopilot. We're not really thinking about it. We're just going through the motions. We can put a lot more meaning and intention into these things if we're present and mindful when we do them. So some ways to do this: we can turn our daily shower into a cleansing ritual of not just our physical self, but our energetic self as well. We can consider what colors we're wearing when we pick out our outfit and how they're going to make us feel and how they're going to affect our energy. We can light a candle when preparing a meal and set an intention for that meal. You can wear crystals and jewelry based on your mood and to promote how you want to feel and how you want your day to go. We can incorporate meditation and breathwork and visualization into our days. And all these little moments in the day are going to put you more in tune with your spiritual self. They're going to put you more in the moment and have you feeling more present. Spirituality doesn't have to be a separate part of your life or separate from your day-to-day. They should really be woven together, and they should work together to create harmony and overall holistic wellness within yourself. So try to take these tips on board and make it a habit to just connect with your spiritual side and connect with your spirituality in different ways every day. Try and be mindful of it. Eventually, you're going to be doing these things without even thinking twice about them. They're going to become ingrained and you're going to be mindful of them, but you're going to do them without having to tell yourself to do them, if that makes sense. So incorporating some of these tips into your day-to-day is really going to help you strengthen your connection to spirit and enhance your inner wisdom and just bring you balance and have you showing up as your highest self every single day.
Now on to our affirmations. 1. I am exactly where I need to be. 2. I am aligned with the energies of the universe. 3. I create magic in my day-to-day life. 4. I am connected to the power of the elements. 5. I am committed to my personal growth. 6. I am living an inspired life. 7. I create from a place of positivity and light. And 8. I am grateful for the blessings in my life.
And that brings us to the end of this video, 8 different ways to include spirituality into your day. If the video resonated, I would really appreciate it if you would give it a like and subscribe down below. Also, leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite tip was. Let me know what you're looking forward to implementing. I love to read your comments. I love to hear from you. And if you've made it all the way to the end, my gratitude to you. Thank you so much for being here. Sending you many, many blessings. Until next time, bye.